Hello, my beautiful baby cakes. It's me, Hillary Yaas, and I am here to talk to you about what has been going on with me. I know a lot of the YouTubers like to talk about, oh, sorry, I went away for a while. Now I'm back. Too long, don't read, and all that stuff. I don't know. Gen Zs are like that, I guess. But I'm in drag today because I just did my Snatch game show. I stole it from Drag Race, I guess. But we'll talk about that. Um, I thought I would take a minute while I'm glamorous to, well, be lazy and do a video update. So where have I been? I mean, I had all these big dreams. I was talking to you about, doing camp stories and Camp Wannakiki this and da 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 da. And I was doing the Cult Dragula with Seance, and that kind of fell off because I got busy at work with and Seance also is so busy. She's running a show, so that was really hard. Long story short, I was getting so tired with work. They gave me a permanent vacation. Oh, permanent vacation. Get it? Yeah. No, yeah, I'm living the dream where I went into work and I didn't know what was happening as I got called into an office and they laid me off. It was heartbreaking. For the past couple of months, I've been in shell shock, frankly. This was a job that um meant the world to me. It made me feel like I was doing something. It was in like a field I was happy in. And also I had made so many efforts to put things aside and like do less drag and do less this and that so that I could really like embrace the job and the role and grow in that position. And then it, I think it made it extra heartbreaking when, due to budget cuts, there was just no space for my position anymore. It was so heartless. But I don't want to blame that institution. It's just what it is. Plus, I signed an NDA. There's that too. But there is. Um, but no, I don't really want to throw shade at the institution I was working at because they are wonderful. They've created so much joy in the world. They are very corporate now, and so there's lots of complexities that way that are true. A lot of there's a lot of artistic complexity in the world and in show business, especially. The happiest profession on earth is actually kind of a shit show sometimes. So it's just another thing. And unfortunately, I ended up, I'm just going to adjust myself so I look better. Oh, that's nice. A casualty of the workforce. So I was shell shocked. I was absolutely shell shocked. I was working on a show with my sis Selena Vile, Sex and the Golden Girls, and I was like trying to ramp it up and make it like my one thing I was doing. After we had done this big Christmas show that I was, recovering from and going like, yeah, I did that. Um, and I even like stopped, not coming to it, but like just paying attention. I was so just like thrown off, you know, dealing with applying for unemployment services and looking at job boards. What am I going to do now? um uh all of that. There was some Severance stuff I had to talk about also, which was a little messy, but like we had to go and do that. So like there was so much stuff. And not only that, kind of a happy thing, my husband and I were planning on going on vacation. Just didn't realize my vacation was to be permanent. And also, he applied for a new position that he got a promotion eventually at. So he was going through a transition change too. So, like, there was all this stuff and job stuff in the air, and I'm a very sensitive flower. And yeah, I've just spent the last several months just very, the first month like shell shocked, and then on vacation, and did stuff. And then the second month, I think I've just kind of tried to recover. We said goodbye to the Sex and the Golden Girls show, even because we just thought it was. Because also Selena's tired. I don't know if it's in the air, but a lot of people are tired. I think our generation is just so tired. We're not getting enough compensation, and the ceiling is ever racing further and further away from us. You know, things like home ownership are just but a dream. But I mean, you know, living in your fantasy is something, right? Um, so that's what's happened to me. I was really deeply hurt. Um, it felt visceral. It felt like, you know, like a gut punch. Like, and you're like, oh, I want to get up, but like you're just like you can't. Like you physically just are like you can't. So that's kind of, I don't want to sound like a willy-nilly. Also, I had some drama with my drag daughter, of course. Uh, Her and I just met in a parking lot the other day to exchange some old clothes that she had. And we finally, I think, made up. So I'm glad that we're on the mend. But like also right around the time I got laid off, there was this drama around a gig that she said that I stole from her or something. I don't even know. It was really silly and something I didn't really need at the time, and partially because they were so into themselves that they didn't even notice like that I was already very much hurting, and I wasn't stealing a gig. I was asked to come perform one time at a bingo. You know what I mean? That's not stealing a gig. um, but like to each their own. Drama is like a molehill that gets made into a mountain. It's like little things and miscommunication, and I'm very guilty of reading into things and being too much a lot of the time. So I'm not saying I'm a saint. So anyway, this is the explanation. Where am I now? I don't know. My I'm in recovery. Really kind of trying to figure out what to do. Living my best life on EI. Not doing a heck of a lot of drag because it just wasn't bringing me happiness, especially after that drama happened. It kind of felt like getting kicked when you're down, and I was just like, yeah, okay, maybe. You know, some people get that story where they're like, oh, something horrible happened to me, and my drag community embraced me. Thank you. Oh, I felt so good. Didn't happen to me at all. Like, my drag community actually kicked me in the face. Blunt, like I'm being blunt, but like that's kind of what happened. And a lot of people that I love are so far away from me. I mean, Camp Wannakiki girls, they're so far away. Like I love them, but it's unfortunately a distant love. And I love that. But you know, so do I want to return to some online stuff? Absolutely. And honestly, I'm gonna be back on your screens sooner than you think. I'm still working on this Dragula finale episode with Seance. I half edited it the other day, so it's coming. But rumor is that Camp Wannakiki season 6 announcement is coming very soon. So Clinica and I have already been talking, and I've been preparing my damaged little heart to to um, be ready for it. So, um, screenshot. Okay, well, that's all I have to say. Where have I been? That's where I've been. I hope all of you been okay out there in the world. The world's a crazy place. There's a lot going on right now and a lot of dangerous ideas floating around. So, do I think we should live in our own delusion? No, but like sometimes, honestly, tonight I did a Snatch Game show. I thought it was going to go horrible. It went really well. This has taken me into the land of Hillary. I've been in the land of Matt, my boy self, sulking on a couch for far too long, and I think Hillary has really brought me something. So even if you don't have drag family necessarily raising you up all the time, surrounding you and pillows, maybe you can be your own drag family. Um, Not to say Selena has been such a peach, and she's tired too, and she's, you know, she's really been there for me. So that's all I gotta say. That's where I've been. Why did I make this video? Because I thought I should. And I'm in drag already, and I was like, let's just spill my heart out and answer some questions. That's all. So that's where I have been as of late April 2024. We'll see how it goes, where my video journal goes next time. Otherwise, bye. And we'll see you next time with Camp Wannakiki reviews coming up hella soon. All right, bye everybody.